Alright, here we go. I think let's do a double header Lucky 7. I'm going to try to, it's probably going to come out like some janky medley. It's pretty unlikely that both of the melodies will fit together nicely, but I can always separate them in the future. But let's do one at a time. So here they are. I'm going to know what order they're in because of the usual color scheme: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. But this little needed one more color to make it a lucky 7, so this sort of brownish red is going to be the very beginning of the sequence. So whatever numbers I roll, just a 12 is the same as 0. It's like the octave, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But okay, let's see what we get. Probably something. Usually it's something pretty wild and that doesn't make any sense at all, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm a little scared. Okay, we're like, oh wait, 5 is way over here. Okay, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then there's an 11 and 12. Okay. Pretty jumpy, but like, I mean, depending on what the chords are doing, like this is definitely not going to be super duper all on the single chord, but we have 4, 5, 6, and 7 all hanging out in the same chord. So that 12 could be the root or the 12. So let's see, it's been a while since we've done the 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, and then it's 4. Oh, that's a little, yeah, it's slightly ominous, but that's pretty musical. Yeah, 7, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 12. I need to remember that 7 is because the two different notations it's the 5th of the major scale. But it's 7 half steps above the root, so 7 is equal to the 5th, the perfect 5th, or whatever you want to call it. And 6 is the augmented 4th, or whatever you want to call it. Don't want to mess this up. So 7, 6, 12, 4. Yeah, so that sort of parallel motion. Yeah, kind of vaguely similar vibes as like Polyhedra and the one that was actually called Polyhedra. Kind of suggestive of some kind of minor thing. Let me just write this down before I forget. 7, 6, 12, 4, 11, 5, 2. I don't know if the 5 and the 2, I might not. 5, 2. Okay. That's kind of spooky, but I have the video to fall back on, so I don't need to quadruple check, but maybe I should check 7, 6, 12, 4, not a 1, 11, 7, 6, 12, 4, 11, 5, 2. And just because it's sort of relative to the key of C, like which note actually ends up being the root could get flipped around if it makes more sense. So maybe home base might be, maybe 4 is actually the root of the key that we end up in, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, it's all relative. That's what they say. All right, so this video is going to be a little bit long. It took 5 minutes just to do that. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but it's Definitely kind of spooky, but relatively musical. Okay, let's see if... Okay, double header. So brown, red, orange, yellow. You know, one thing I need to go back, were there any 6s or 9s? I need to double check whether the dot was actually at the bottom, whether those were all actually 6s or not. Wow, I've got a lot of 6s. Green, blue, 3 6s in a row, that's... Okay, 4 6s total, and 3 of them are in a row. This is... would be pretty unusual. So not a whole lot of movement in this. So 1, 2, 3... 3, 6, and then 10. It's easier to count from the top. 12, 11, 10. 3, 6, 10. 3, 6, 10. It's also kind of... yeah, these might actually jive together. Not the most interesting thing ever, but at least it's not the easiest thing to work with, but it's not the hardest either. Like, I don't think I'll be pulling my hair out trying to make it sound like music, but it's not the most inspiring thing I've ever heard either. But I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of work that'll actually be fine. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this video and see if there was a 6. I need to make sure that 6 wasn't actually a 9. I'm gonna recheck. Look for the dot. I wasn't actively thinking about it, but I don't think that's a mistake that I would have made. Let's double check that. And 3, 6, 10. Oh, I wrote down an 8 here, but that was also a 6. 3, 6, 10. 6, 6, 6, 4. Okay. Weird one. We're definitely going spooky. I don't know what else to say other than that. It's definitely going to be spooky, though. All right. Lucky 7 times 2. Fortunate 14, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes later.